I'm assisted today by several members of the iTrack Real Estate team. We've got Laurel, Jeff and Stephen that will all come through in a couple of minutes' time, and together we proudly represent iTrack Real Estate. On behalf of the vendors, a really warm welcome here this afternoon. I think they're going to put a few beers on for us here on the deck to purchase what is simply an amazing home here at 26 Winwood Drive here in Ferntree Gully. Now the particulars of sale read as follows. The vendor's agent is iTrack Real Estate. We are selling for and on behalf of our vendors the property described as Lot 2, Plan of Subdivision 605172X, Volume 11111, Folio 340. Gentleman up the hill there, and obviously more commonly known to all of us here as 26 Winwood Drive here in Ferntree Gully. Now the goods and chattels included in today's sale are all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings, electrical lights fittings of a permanent nature. We are selling today by public auction obviously, whereby a 10% deposit is required at the fall of the hammer, and the vendors are offering a very, very flexible 45 to 90-day settlement at the choice of the highest accepted bidder here today, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously 30 days is a little bit too squeezed in with Christmas in 30 days time, so the highest accepted bidder can choose their preferred time basically from the 10th of January leading up to 90 days from that period of time. Now obviously there's rules for every auction, and the rules are in accordance with the REIV and the Law Institute of Victoria, and they are as follows. Subject to the vendor's reserve price, the highest bidder whose bid is accepted by the vendor shall be the purchaser. I, as the auctioneer, will determine the minimum and the maximum which the bidding shall be advanced, and no bid once made shall be retracted. If any dispute arises concerning the bidding, I, as the auctioneer, will determine the dispute or resubmit the property to you all at the last undisputed bid for your continued bidding. Vendor reserves the right to bid once or more by their auctioneer, or to refuse any bid, or to withdraw the property at any time without necessarily declaring the reserve price. I will indicate bids on request, and when I nominate a figure, if you've already bid, just raise your hand or nod your head and I'll take that as a genuine bid. The law prohibits the making of false bids, and it does provide major fines for anyone attempting others from bidding. I don't think we'll have any problems with that at all. And lastly, a vendor bid, as the auctioneer, only I can make a vendor bid, and the words that I will use to make a vendor bid, should that be necessary, and I don't think it will be, but should that be necessary, will be very clear and transparent. Vendor bid, and ladies and gentlemen, a vendor bid is nothing more, nothing less than a counter offer on behalf of the vendor to simply suggest that the property will not be sold at a lower figure than that. So if you do hear me make a bid, it will be with the words vendor bid with that nominated figure, and I will ask for continued bidding from that moment in time. And as I've just said, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. So we've got a very, very, very small but interested crowd here this afternoon, and why not? This home is only 7 years old, but you wouldn't know, would you? You would think it was only a couple of years old in the way the vendors have presented the home for us this afternoon. In fact, I've had more than one person throughout the campaign the last few weeks say, is this only a couple of years old? The property is a brilliant first home buyer's home. It comes with all the attributes that first home buyers want. It comes with modern kitchens, obviously, modern bathrooms, and it comes with this absolutely fantastic deck that you can obviously entertain your friends with, or even have peaceful Saturday nights to yourselves for the next 15 or 20 years. The property is brilliantly located, tucked well away from major roads. Yes, we're just around the corner from Dorset Road. Yes, we're just around the corner from Burwood Highway, but you wouldn't know, would you? We're beautifully tucked away amongst the trees here, and I'm told only a 700-metre walk to the beautiful Ferntree Gully Village Shopping Centre just down the street here. So if you're working in the city or closer to the CBD and you want to walk to the station to get some exercise in the morning, I don't know, it'd probably take me 10 minutes to walk 700 metres, but all you younger people that look far fitter than me, you could probably do it in 3 or 4 minutes, not a problem at all. And it's literally, as I said, just around the corner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is a hot day. I'm not going to keep you here all afternoon, The way in which we'll be selling the property today will be on a first, a second and third call, and when the contract hits my hand like so, the property in Victoria is deemed to be sold. I am not under any circumstances allowed to entertain any late bids from that moment in time. So please, there's always three options at an auction. The first option obviously is that we sell the property under the hammer, and given the generosity of the reserve price, I believe that's what should definitely be happening. But it's if we don't quite reach the vendor's reserve price, as a buyer you need to understand exactly what your rights are. As an auctioneer, I have two choices if we haven't reached the reserve price. I can choose to pass the property into the highest bidder, and only that person has the exclusive right to negotiate with the vendor, or I can pass the property in on a vendor bid, which gives me the right to negotiate with any number of people. And we've just come from an auction in Bayswater where we sold the property on a vendor bid considerably higher than when the last vendor bid was, because 3 or 4 people wanted to negotiate with us as soon as the property was passed in, and they all wish they had have given themselves a bid to give themselves the right to have exclusivity to the vendor. I can promise you from many years of experience in real estate, it is the worst position for a genuine buyer to put themselves in. So if you really want to call this stunning home yours for the next 5, 10 or 15 years, I urge you to put your nose in front and give yourself a genuine bid to give you that exclusive right if we haven't quite reached the vendor's reserve price. So ladies and gentlemen, as an auctioneer, I love first home buyers securing their future. I hand it across to you. I wish you all the very best. I know that the person that buys this home today will be so glad they did. It is a beautiful home and a beautiful location to spend your short-term future in for the next few years. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further to do, start me wherever you like. All I need is an opening bid. It doesn't matter where we start, but it is in your hands and you do have to bid to purchase. So ladies and gentlemen, over to you. Looks like we might have another situation like we did an hour or two ago. We all know you're interested, ladies and gentlemen. The time for pretending you're not interested is finished. Now's the time to pretend you are interested and secure your future. I'm happy to pass the property in, ladies and gentlemen, if that's what you want me to do, and I know that you haven't come here just to see me. It's too hot for that. Shout a bit out. Put yourself in front. Start me anywhere you like. It really is the worst thing to do, ladies and gentlemen. Anywhere at all. Well, I'm $630,000. Very welcome to the bidding to you, and all the very best this afternoon. At $630,000, there you have it. I'm very clearly bid at $630,000, and I'll call for a rise of $10,000. At $630,000, very clearly bid. There's a lady who wants to buy this home this afternoon. At $630,000, where can I see $640,000? At $630,000, I think every one of you should have your hand in the air. At $630,000, this lady will have the exclusive opportunity. First call at $630,000, we're here to be serious. Second call at $630,000, make no mistake, if there's no further bidding, this lady will have the opportunity of a lifetime. Third, final call at $630,000, where can I see $640,000? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very surprised, I must say. But at $630,000, we're not quite there at the vendor's reserve price yet, but at $630,000, here's a lady that's got her nose in front. At $630,000, I'll call it again 3 times. First call at $630,000, looking for $640,000. Second call at $630,000, looking for $640,000. Third, final call at $630,000, looking for $640,000. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take a vendor bid to $650,000, and that's the last vendor bid I'm taking. I will not take another vendor bid here today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm either going to pass the property in on a vendor bid at $650,000, and I'll be happy to negotiate, or someone can give themselves the opportunity of a lifetime and put themselves in front to negotiate with the vendor. Can I see you in for 660, man, to put your nose in front? Can I say $660,000? Thank you very much. At $660,000, I've clearly got. At $660,000, I've clearly got now, and I'm not taking another vendor bid. At $660,000, I'll ask for $5 if you'd like to keep yourself in the game. At $660,000, I would have thought everyone here would have their hand in the air. I'm very surprised. At $660,000, I'm very clearly bid. At $660,000. First call at $660,000. Second call at $660,000. Third, final call, $660,000. All done, finished, silent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just seek some instructions and ask for your patience for about half a minute. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. This lady here, can I just get you to confirm you have increased your bid to $675,000? At $675,000, I am happy to tell you that we're absolutely on the back door of where the vendor's expectations are, but we're not quite there. So at $675,000, if there is no higher bids, I'm more than happy to pass the property into this lady and give her the first right. She's earned it. To give her the first right, and I have every confidence that she'll be the new owner of the property in an hour's time. So at $675,000, it's now or never for everyone else here this afternoon. At $675,000, I'll call it 3 times, and please be in absolutely no doubt, we will be passing the property in, and this lady has the exclusive right to be the first person to negotiate. So at $675,000 first call, we will definitely be passing the property in. If you have a higher bid, now's the time to give it to me. At $675 second call. At $675 third and final call. We are definitely passing the property in. Definitely passing in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attendance. I'll pass the property into this lady here. We thank you very much for your attendance here today, and all the very best in the weeks ahead with your real estate search. Thank you very much.